We're just gonna lurk. We're at NAMM here with Digico. We're gonna talk about this, their Quantum 8, once I get some more people in here. We're here at NAMM. We're gonna walk around, do some Digico. We're gonna talk about the new Quantum 8. We're gonna talk about the upgrades to their 225 and their 338 that they have coming out. And we're gonna visit Sound Devices, which is a company that's owned by the same umbrella, who is gonna revolutionize wireless, especially some of the products they're offering right now for small touring acts and what they can do. Like, it's really incredible. So we're just gonna walk through some stuff. I'm gonna flip this around, ask some questions as we go. I'll come back around to answer them. Like, it'll be a lot of flipping back and forth, but we're gonna talk about some stuff. So here we go. This here is the Quantum 8. This is their brand new flagship console. There's a lot of new, really, really neat features on this console. Mostly what I'm really excited about is all of the touch screens that they have here. So one of the biggest changes that they have to their interface is going to be this. This is actually like a touch. Instead of having just a single layer of buttons, it's actually a touch buttons here. And you can lock it so that you can't change anything, like for, say, show run mode. But what's really cool about this is if you keep, let me change the swipe here. If you keep swiping, you can change what it functions. So here's your snapshots. This is what would fire your snapshots if you were running them. So you can change that just with the swipe on this thing to what you're doing to have it do that firing. Also, what has been really neat that they've added on this console is now you can add macros basically for a channel strip. So this is 4 assignable pots here, and they have multiples of these. So if you wanted to, say, on your waves, do like your tube bias, your gain, and your dirty, you can have it all right here, and you can all assign it. Now, that's a lot for macros and things like that. There are meters on the banks. It's just all digital here. And there are meters up there. So we also have a much larger surface for operating for things. So like when you're operating your channel and you're, say, going into your EQ here, you can change your view and it's gonna show you what's happening. We're looking at the compressor, like the size, like here's my hand for reference, you know what I mean? Here's the channel. So like, I got lady hands, so they're a little small, but like, that's like size reference, you know what I mean? And there's our meters. You get meters, again, redundant up there. I don't know if you can, I was worth a shot. Thank you. Feature person helping me change the things. I haven't learned all the fun tricks to this yet. There we go. They just added a lot more buttons. It's very accessible. These screens are, if you've never used a Quantum screen in a festival, they're very nice. These are also touchscreen. This is how you select now. So that's a little bit of a new operating. It also does 356 channels of input, something like that. Oh, the menus are now also.
Yeah, it's a little different than the other desks.
Yeah, we still got it. We are all like, what is this?
Where is everything?
What is your name?
I am RJ.
This is RJ. He is.
How you doing?
I'm on live right now.
So we got.
Let's see. We opened up our thing to.
Touch and turn.
Where's the touch turn? Right here.
So how far does it go?
Let's see. We're seeing how far it goes. It just keeps going. Oh, 384. That was a high five in the background. So 384 channels on this console. How many outputs? Where are the boys? He's talking to somebody. They're busy. We'll come back to that. But also down here, is their Clang conductor unit, which is a newer unit that they're coming out with. And if you didn't know, all the Quantum consoles have Clang node capability on all of their auxes if you engage them. I don't know where it is. Oh, right here. SD.
That's the standard in mustard.
Yeah, that's mustard. It usually is on there that you have to like click them on. I saw them doing it on another one. They might not have the card in.
Yeah, they don't have Clang set up.
Yeah, they don't have the Clang card in on this one. So, also coming up, my baby, the 338. I miss you, my sweet, sweet thing. I miss you. This is getting a channel update along with the 225. They're both getting channel updates. This I need to get the exact counts here from the boys, but they're all talking to people. Ryan Shelton is right there. Titus is wandering around. All my favorite Digico fellas. I think he's doing a thing. What are the channel count changes coming up on? We have, what is your name?
Dan.
Dan. Sorry, I want to make sure that they get your name so that they know who you are. This is Dan Page from Digico. What are our channel counts?
So Quantum 2 goes up to 96 by 48, so 96 inputs, 48 outputs. And Quantum 3 is going up to 156 and 72 buses, I think.
That's great. How many outputs does the Quantum 8 do?
192
Okay.
plus 64 matrix.
64 matrix?
Yeah.
Okay, 64 matrix on the Quantum 8. 172?
Yeah, it's going. Yeah.
172
and 96.
and 96. So that 172, 96. So we have the 338 at 172 and the Quantum 225, which I'll be taking out with me for group love. We're going up to 96. Thank you.
Welcome.
Once he's ready over there at Sound Devices, we'll go visit him. Do you guys have anything you want to see? Oh, hey, Cam. Do you guys have anything you want to see while I'm over here at Digico on these consoles? I'm happy to show you if you guys have questions. I'm waiting for my friend at Sound Tools to open up because he's currently occupied. But I really want to talk to you guys about, well, not Sound Tools, Sound Devices, I'm sorry, about their wireless. It's insane. Let's see, let's go over there. Hello, my good friend.
Oh, hello.
I'm on live right now. Can I nerd out about your Sound Tools?
You sure can.
Your Sound Devices and all the wireless? What is your name?
My name's Cody Hyman.
This is Cody Hyman. He is the main,
I'm a technical consultant for Sound Devices.
that is his official term. But Sound Devices, if you didn't know, is a sister company?
We
Or
are under the Audiotonics umbrella.
under the Audiotonics umbrella with Digico, and they have some of the most incredible wireless technology that I have encountered at this show, and I feel like not enough people know about this because some of their stuff is already available. It's really important, I think, for musicians and small touring acts to know about this right now because you really changed the game for your wireless, what you're carrying, rack space, weights. I think you could build a whole rack with this and under 50 pounds with like 16 channels of wireless. So I'm going to let you talk about like the specs, and that would be wonderful.
Yeah, give a quick demo on it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So what we're looking at
I'm
is
going
our...
to flip this around.
Sure.
Here we go.
So we're looking at our Super Nexus wireless mic receiver that we got here. So it's one rack space. Comes stock as 16 channels of wireless mics, expandable up to 32 channels in a singular channel.
Guess I didn't. There we go. Sorry, the wireless is.
All good. This little one is a half rack space. This is 8 channels, expandable up to 16. So you can do that in license increments of 4. So it can be an 8-channel rack, a 12-channel rack, or a 16-channel rack. Both of them are capable of 169 megahertz up to 1525 megahertz. So yep, really important for worldwide travel.
So in case you didn't, because it's a little loud, so I don't know what's translating on this where I wish I had like a mic. This can do from
69
to
1525 megahertz.
1525 megahertz, which means you can cover any frequency spectrum across the world.
Yep.
And it is configurable in its software. So you go in its software and you click wherever you are and you just say like what do we do? Malta. He just hit Malta and it reconfigured for what frequencies are legal and allowed in Malta. And it's in there. The spectrum analyzer is built into the unit. We're gonna go flip around to the software. Amy Trong was talking about this software.
Okay, very cool.
She was talking about this. I saw her. This is their software. This is one of the coolest softwares I've honestly ever seen. This is also on the level of Shure Accent, where you can live change frequencies with no stop in audio, and you can do it from this touchscreen.
Yep. So this is one of my operating frequencies right here. If I need to move it while it's live on stage, I could simply just drag it over here and it'll push and deploy the frequency in real time.
So he just pushed and deployed the... Is this?
Yep, so NAMM TX3, you can see that right here. If I want to move the frequency, it'll push it, and now it just changed the frequency on here to 943, which is what this is. You can see that again if I move from 943 over, it now pushes 945.275.
Real time. That was a real time change, no drop in audio. That's what Shure Accent does, that you can do only if you have their wireless manager with them. Heart you Shure, but this is really cool technology. On top of that, their half rack unit here can fit you 16 to 32? 16 channels.
This is 8 channels, expandable to 16.
8 channels, expandable to 16. And then this is their larger unit that goes up to 32 channels.
Yep, in one rack space.
In one rack space. And the antenna is fully built into this. All of the antennas are built into this. Full diversity has 6.
Up to hexversity, so up to 6 antennas to cover one zone.
So he has up to 6 antennas to cover one zone built into this. So you can have multi-point coverage on this. Now, mind you, this is only microphones right now with their technology. Their output technology is hopefully coming soon. Turn the camera to him. He's like, I'm just the consultant. I don't say things. But on top of that, their packs have different sizes. So, yeah, as I say, they have 2 different pack sizes. This is the body pack size, but they also have their small pack size. And they come in at the same price point. So you're not actually going to pay more money to get the smaller format. The cool thing about the larger format is it can use any type of battery in it. You can use lithium, alkaline,
nickel metal hydride,
nickel metal. You can use whatever type of rechargeable or battery you need in their larger body pack unit. It also, as was pointed out to me, charges with USB-C. So if you needed to have a USB-C dongle dock, you could. This also with their rechargeables, am I correct? It's on top. It recharges with USB-C. So you don't have to pop these batteries out of it to recharge them necessarily. That's not to say they don't have a sled, which they do, for their rechargeables. But is that the whole unit in there?
Yep, so with the antenna, you can put it in, and with the antenna, and now it's charging.
Wham.
And
Bam.
if you record it to the pack, this also takes a batch output of files off these at one time as well.
Oh. So also I forgot that their packs record your feed in real time. So it will record what is coming through that pack, and when you load it into this dock, it unloads those files. Correct? Yes. So for guitars and for things like that, this is like, look, this is a half rack. This is a half rack U. This is 8 channels. And then you have your rechargeable here. So you could easily, here's 8 channels of guitar wireless, handhelds, whatever you need for one rack space, including your charging unit. And now, you put your console in, you're doing 6U for a fly case for all of your wireless needs. On top of that, they have a great solution for wireless on stage. They have a wonderful box that translates from like a DI to an analog line that goes directly into their unit. So I'm going to show you guys that next. So this is a box that can go straight from pedal board, like whatever type of DI unit you can, that comes out in the back. This is an analog, but you can you can take AES out of the back of this as well. So it would just terminate into the back of this. So it takes it straight from the box unit, straight into the wireless unit with no management necessarily in between. You can fully have this over in your mounted in your backline world and have it go straight, like none of the nonsense that we have to go through to patch pedal boards through our wireless for our wireless racks. We can patch it all right here and run it straight into monitor worlds with nothing like straight in between. I really feel like this is like, if you have friends who are musicians who are touring, if any of you guys are touring musicians, this is technology you want to get. And a 4 space unit of this is a 1500?
Approximately, yep.
Okay, so how much is this is 8.
15 and 3 respectively, so 4 space or an 8 space.
Okay, so the 4 space version of this is $1,500 and the 8 space version of this is $3,000. So it is a very great investment. And how much does the 8 channel half view run?
About 15.
So this unit itself runs $1,500. $15,000. Okay, that makes more sense.
8 channels of high-end microphones.
Yes, this is like on the level of WYSICOM, just so we're like clear on the level of audio that these provide. This provides the same level of diversity and fidelity that WYSICOM does. And if you're having these packs sit on each other and they're coordinated, so far from what I've seen, you can have packs from different frequencies sitting on top of each other, and there's no nodes that come up in the wireless from them sitting on top of each other. You won't get any interference. Say like for Phoebe Bridgers, I ran multiple packs on similar frequencies or very close frequencies for her guitars, and they would be very close to each other. So sometimes when things are too close, they make little nodes that interfere. So these can sit right on top of each other and not have any interference or not create any nodes within the wireless spectrum. It's incredible technology, and they're using their expandable stuff. This is really gonna, I mean, with the spectrum analyzer being built in, with the antennas, the ability, what power can you drive your antennas up to natively?
Any of the transmitters can do whatever's legal for that operating range. So you get 2, 10, 20, or 40. Yep.
Okay, so 2, 10, 20, or 40. Okay, so they'll operate at any legal range, not quite like WYSICOM where I can like push it to like illegal levels if I needed to. We won't talk about that. That's only for broadcast. But what other information do you think people would need to know about this that I haven't covered?
Just the one really other big feature is that you have the ability to separate. There's 3 separate radios in the Super Nexus, so it's the larger 1U version. So I could have some mics over in the 900 megahertz spectrum, I could have some mics over in the UHF spectrum. Whatever you want to do, you can kind of mix and match areas that you need to, depending on your environment.
Actually, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. So you can actually mix and match what frequency bands your rack is in.
Yep.
So say you have 8 channels and you're in New York City and you're like, well, I'm only getting 2 channels on G10 and I'm only getting, you can only get like 2 channels on G57 plus and J8, and you can split it into those frequency ranges just in the unit without having to get separate units to do so.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Just want to do a little thing.
No, thank you so much.
I think everybody should know about that. I think all my musicians and all my touring people should take a look at this company. That was Sound Devices, in case we need to like market that. That was Sound Devices, and they're like a sister company to Digico. What a price point for high quality audio and for size, for especially larger touring bands that are looking for versatility in touring rigs. You don't have to change your frequency bands. You can go anywhere. You don't have to request different equipment. It makes touring to other countries so much more versatile. We're going to go over to DPA right now. We're going to visit Alan because he's one of my friends. We're going to have a conversation. I'm on live. We're going to say hi. This is Alan.
Hi.
He's one of my favorite people at DPA. They're always my favorite people as well.
Well, you're one of my favorite people, so.
He's just being nice because I'm putting on a video.
Well, it's live, can't say it.
But we use DPA for Phoebe Bridgers. That was our main vocal mic for her with Morgan. We also use DPA in our guitars. I use DPA with Michael Bolton. They've really followed me along to my career as one of like the most reliable and supportive companies I've had the opportunity to work with. If you don't know enough about DPA, we can have a whole other conversation about that one time. I'm sure Alan would send me microphones that I can show you. All right, let's see. Are there any he's like staying away. Are there any manufacturers you guys want me to go visit while I'm walking around the floor right now? I can always go downstairs. Shure and Sennheiser and those guys are down there. We already visited Digico. Let's see. I don't know if Avid's up here. Neumann's up here. Sennheiser's up here. Got Allen and Heath. This is the floor. I'm not cool. There's all these people walking around on live that have these joysticks, and I'm not cool enough to have a joystick. But I am cool enough to be able to talk to whoever we want to if I need to. We can go talk to the WizzyCom guys. Let's talk to the WizzyCom guys, and we'll talk about their new software that they're coming out with. Hello. Hi, I am back. I am on live, and I would like to talk about your new software that you have coming out.
Sure.
This is
Jeff from WizzyCom.
This is Jeff from WizzyCom.
Sorry, my hair's a mess.
Oh, please. I'm sure everyone is just...
I've been up since 5 a.m. every day this week because I'm on East Coast time.
Yes, and we're on the West Coast, and these guys have just been going full bore since Thursday. I have also been here every day, and they have been here hours before and after me.
Since Sunday afternoon I've been here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. They've been here since Sunday.
Yeah, so we're
But
here.
I worked with WizzyCom extensively when I was on the Taylor Swift tour. Jeff is very well acquainted with Sam, who is Taylor Swift's RF guy. And they have been working. I know you guys were on live with me when I was complaining about their software. They have been working on a new version of their software to make managing and understanding the WizzyCom system a lot easier. So I want to go over that with some of you guys and have him talk about some of the changes they're having.
Yeah, so we'll take you over to the IEM. So let me load this up. So this is not even specifically our software as much
I'm going to
as...
flip this around.
Okay.
There we go.
So let me reboot this. Let me reopen this real quick. So we've been, that's the frequency response in case anyone's curious of the IEM while I open this sound back up.
That's what their frequency responses of their body packs is. Glorious. If you guys have never mixed on WizzyCom, it is easily the best sounding body pack I have ever had the opportunity to mix on.
You can show off some of the internal...
Oh yeah, I could show off the nerdy insides. Here we go. This is the inside of
The MTK 982.
the MTK 982. It sounds like I'm talking about robots in our industry. And this is what it looks like inside of there. It's beautiful. I love circuitry. And this is what the back of their units look like. I became very familiar with this when I was out on Phoebe. Their antenna distribution is so efficient and well done, and how they can change the forward power, the component, the makeup of them. This is my... I miss you so much.
So fully passive combiner, because in every active combiner, whether it's any manufacturer, good, bad, better, the more expensive ones, you get what you pay for. The more expensive ones are better than the least, but every active amplifier adds noise, and some of the cheap ones add harmonics.
Correct.
So, as you all know, RF, we're fun. It's the fun math. So we went with a completely passive combiner, and I'm sorry, the screens might show up weird on the live. But,
they're showing up great.
Oh, perfect. So what we want is, I want 100 milliwatts on this channel, right? But I'm doing a 16:1, so the fun RF math that she's talking about is, with the transmitter on, I'll send 1.5 watts. Sorry, I've got to change it went to a legal frequency. That's my B.
Got to stay legal. Sorry, it's not wanting to focus. There we go.
So when I go into this now, I'll do 100 milliwatts. It'll send 1.5 watts. You will never need 2 watts of antenna power. I promise.
Promise?
Promise. If you are doing something probably vastly wrong.
If you're doing over 2 watts of antenna power, you should call Jeff.
Yes. I don't know. You want to be on the other end of that call. So Soundbase is a platform that's really been designed by some guys at Soundbase who are industry professionals, and personally and professionally we are friends with them. And as WizzyCom, we really want to support the collaboration. They're really, I think I and WizzyCom think it's a really, really powerful platform that'll give such a great workflow solution. So
Agreed.
The relationship is, we want to support them in their developments. They're really great, and so we've provided them all of the protocols to our MTKs and all of our gear, so you can connect it. So the taste of this is in Soundbase Pro, which I have downloaded. I'm just connected via the network to my system. So when you go into devices, you'll see a few things show up here. But I can go in this one, and once you do your coordination as you normally would, I'll change this to you. So LOREEN. And oops. And then I'll just take and say, I see my MTK, so I'll add it to my project. And it'll say unassigned, so I give it one of my IEM frequencies. And then I give it another one.
Oh,
and you'll see
wow.
it's out of sync. So I push, and then you'll see the changes go. So now it should say Lorraine and Callie.
Lorraine and Callie, yes it does.
And so that's kind of step one in this whole process of the collaboration, what you can do with Soundbase moving forward. There's going to be so many more cool things that these guys are working on, and we're beyond ecstatic to support.
That was really cool. That's really neat. I know Amy was over here yesterday talking to you about this stuff. I saw some Wizzycom handhelds. I gotta ask the questions while we're here. I saw. Look at this. Look at. I saw. It's a Wizzycom handheld. Tell me the virtues of this beauty.
So same, the very similar audio frequency response, very, very flat. Inside of that is a DPA 4018 VL.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a DPA?
Yeah, it's a DPA.
That's sick.
We have a very, very strong relationship with the team there. So what you can do is put this up next to a hardwire 4018 VL. Sonically, the only difference you'll hear is a 0.37 millisecond latency.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that out.
Or
I'm gonna test these things.
Something really, I'm not even supposed to really publicly talk about it, so don't get me in trouble.
Shh, we're telling secrets.
We're kind of looking at this as an option of our MTP61 with a built-in microdot. So your DPA, you can go straight in. So like this is a 4099. So for doing a cello, drum kit, violin, whatever it may be, you can mount a transmitter.
Oh my god.
Or you can get it, of course, with a 3-pin Limo, and it has this nifty little charging dock.
Look, and they have
So
little
you can network connect, and it's got a little magnetic connection. So just make your road a little easier.
wireless. Listen, these guys are all coming out with all these solutions for wireless that make me so happy slightly to be a monitor engineer. Maybe just slightly.
And you can RF and fiber it. For the real ones that want to have a good time, is RF over fiber with an amplifier. So now with just this, my principal can go anywhere they want. Because, look, I don't know about you, I hate coiling heavy low loss RF cable.
Yeah.
I just won't. I mean, I will, but I won't like it. I'll be complaining about it.
I agree.
300 feet of diversity here of 300 foot low loss cable, especially covered in mud and rain because it's outside. Just never again.
Never again.
Single mode fiber.
It's a fiber. Look,
Yeah.
it's fiber.
Just a single. Yeah, that's all you need.
These guys. Thank you, Jeff.
Yes, of course.
I appreciate you. I'll be back.
Sounds good. Good to see you.
You too. I'm harassing people. I'm just like showing up and harassing them at this point. So do we have any requests? Oh my god, this is not keeping up. That is Harrison behind me. Oh, let's go to QSC. My guys at QSC. Oh, I missed their thing. They were doing an event. Here's QSC. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Let's go on an adventure to. Let's go to Shure. It's probably crazy down there. We're gonna go. You guys are gonna walk around NAMM with me right now. We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna go find Shure and Sennheiser. Well, the Sennheiser booth is there, but Shure is my guy, and I want to see if Jen is down there. If you don't know Jen is artist relations for Shure, and she's the bomb.com. She really has been one of the driving people to like keeping me with Shure, and she always lets me try out their new products and all kinds of things like that. And listen, I know that this probably has like a weird hum on the microphone. I've found out that my microphone on my phone is broken, so please excuse that. So we're going on a trip. Here's Anaheim. It's a long trip to the downstairs. It's a couple of escalators. So yeah, I really wanted you guys to get introduced to the new sound devices and some of the new tools coming out for wireless, because that's the bane of my existence. Sound devices is going to be like revolutionary when that stuff really gets on mass market production. So it's also what I didn't cover over there, those sound devices. They're optical devices with Digico. So not only can you run them AES, you can run them fiber. So if I'm in monitors and I am using, say, those sound devices, and I'm getting 32 channels of mic out of one rack I can tie into that with fiber without like an orange box or anything like that. I can take it fiber straight into my console and add it as a device and add it into the loop. It'll be fully digital, no loss. I forgot to show that while I was up there. We're going down the next escalator. This is the NAMM show. Thanks for sticking with me on this random trip around the show. I feel like if you aren't here, you should be here, and I've met lots of you guys while I've been wandering around. It's always nice to see you, so please say hi if you're here. This is the other part of the ACC North. This is not the main floor. So I'm gonna welcome to NAMM. This is the other part, and this is not the main floor. I should have stopped by SSL with Jen. We'll go back up there. Let's see, I'm gonna flip it around. Here we are at Shure, my favorite people. Well, some of my favorite people. Let's see what was going on in here. Here we go. This is the stuff this is their BLX stuff. Oh no, the screens aren't coming up. There we go. This is their BLX stuff, which is like Bluetooth. It's not like focusing. Amy, I was just talking about you. Amy, I was just at WYSICOM talking about you. You've left me. I don't really know anybody at this floor, so everybody I know is on the top floor. Oh, we could go to Avid. I know, visit Christopher. He's over here somewhere. He's trying to convert me. Maybe. The Digico boys take good care of me, though. I did the sound devices booth. I did that already. That was like my second stop after the consoles. And then I went to WYSICOM. You just missed Jeff. I just left there. I just came down here. I don't know where I should go here. Maybe I'll go to Waves. There's nobody, I haven't hung out with anybody on the bottom floor as much. And like none of the in-ear companies are really in the other one. Jerry Harvey's. I'm gonna go the other way. Whatever that was. I don't want to deal with that. I can't believe I caught that on camera. Someone timestamped that for me. Hollow plot? I have no idea. Let's go over here. Oh, here we go. I always lose their booth. This is the Avid booth. There's Christopher, the Avid man.
What's up?
I'm on live right now with my audience. I had to come visit you because I can't just be exclusive to Digico. I gotta be fair to everybody.
Love to Avid.
Love to Avid. I do use Avid, just not all the time. Anything new and exciting coming to Avid right now?
We're gonna have some really cool new MIDI functionality coming to Pro Tools. You can actually make MIDI plugin chains, so that's something to look out for. Brand new internal Dolby Atmos renderer. We'll be bringing some updates to that, and you'll be able to have a bunch of new re-renders, and rather than just be limiting to 2 of them.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wandering around the floor, but I want to stop and say hi.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
I'll see you.
Let's see. There's Genelec. For anybody who needs that. I want to know, Amy, where is that, if you're still on here, where is that stand you found that has those 3D printed like mic holders and stuff? Where is that? Is that down here somewhere? She shared this incredible company that had like these mic stand holders. They were like mic pack holders and stands and stuff. And I don't know where they are. I haven't found them. It's making me mad because I can't find them. Willa! Hello. This is Willa Snow from Shure. You know her from Sound Girls.
Hi everyone.
Hello. What has been going on at your show that's very interesting?
Probably the sound booth. So we have a booth back here where you can go in and it's a little bit more isolated than just being on the show floor. You can try different mics. You can talk to us specifically about what you're looking for in a mic, and we can help you figure out which one is the best one for you.
So they're doing customer experience?
Yes.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out mics for people. See, it's the game I play with my artists. They're doing it for you. If you come down, they'll help you find a mic for yourself. And Willa is a fantabulous sound lady, and she now works at Shure. All my favorite people are here.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Of course. Is Jen lurking around somewhere, or is she not come today?
I think she's in meetings today.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right. Sounds good.
You never know who you're going to find at NAMM. API. I guess we'll go to the walls. I wonder if this is where it is. Amy. She left me and she didn't tell me where the thing I wanted to know. I don't know. Now we're just on an adventure because I don't even know what's over here, but I'm looking for the stand people. Oh, I should turn this around so you can see what I'm seeing. So now we're just walking around because I'm trying to... Oh, there's Neve. Wait, we'll go to Neve. Oh, no primary source enhancers out. Whoops, I was going to show you guys like a primary source enhancer, but they don't have any out. There's Apogee. You guys like Apogee? They have some great solutions for outboard gear. They do great lunch boxes. All right, we're gonna go back upstairs because I don't know anybody down here, and I don't want to go to the other hall. It's too far. Anything you guys have questions about? Anything you'd like to see? Any microphones? Any gear that you have questions about at the show? Any questions for me? What kind of stuff are you looking for? What information are you looking for? Is there any new technology you're interested in here? Trying to make sure the feed stays up with me. I want to go back to SSL. There are no new mics that I'm seeing from DPA as of right now. I haven't seen Holoplot. DMB is in a different building. It's in like a whole other section. I don't know if they're there. I know L Acoustics is here. I know L Acoustics is not here. I know Jerry Harvey is not here. I have not seen Earthworks. I have seen Smart though, so they might know. Oh, that's what I wanted to do at Digico. Fourier Audio, if you didn't know, is pairing with Digico for their onboard processing. So they're gonna have onboard Fourier Audio compressors and things like that on board for the new Quantum series for the Digico stuff. I can walk back over to the Digico booth really quick and show the Fourier stuff once I go up here. I'm on the second escalator. I'm really sore, or else I'd walk up it myself. The floor makes your back. You know what's fun about getting into your mid-30s is like walking on a conference floor makes my back want to die. All right, so now we're going back on the floor, the upstairs floor by Digico and those guys. We're going to stop by. Oh, I wonder if Sarah's here. That right there is Drew Thornton, front of house for Billie Eilish. Just say hi, I'm on live. He's the bomb.com. You never know who you're going to see. I'm going to see Jen. All right, SSL is one of my favorite. So here we are. So this is their live console.
I was like, is that you?
All right, we'll wander back over to Digico. We'll go talk about Fourier. Let's go talk about Fourier at Digico. This is a long live. I don't know if I'm going to be able to post this. I guess I will. Then I have to break this in pieces. I don't know how it works. I'm back again. Hey, I'm on live right now. I already featured you guys, but I'm getting questions about the Fourier audio integration and all that stuff. Can you talk about that? Can someone who knows?
Our Fourier team has already went to ISC in Barcelona, so they have left. So anything super specific, they would probably need to go to the website to find that. But what questions are being asked?
Mostly it's like practical stuff. What does it look like? What does the integration into the console look like?
I'll show you on this real quick. Close this one. So now when you select it, it's going to pop up on the screen. So because it is multi-client, you can't have it open on two devices at once. So there's no way for you to accidentally screw something up. So what this actual GUI and what's happening is happening on the actual server. In this case, what we have going on is connected to this server that's underneath.
This is the server that's applying for Fourier. This does all the processing?
This does the processing, and it's actually hosting everything as a server. And then you have multiple clients that can talk to it.
Oh, okay.
So we can have this, the normal touch to turn, and when you're soloing different things, they'll pop up. This is still in beta, so this is not the completed version that we'll see in April. But with that, if I needed to, I could have, certain, vocal channel or maybe my output channel. So I'm hitting multi. Here. Do this one. Oh, come on. Quit opening the dictionary. Let me see if I can close the dictionary first.
But this is, just so we know also, this is beta software.
Yeah, this is beta, so that's a stepped one. Eventually when you highlight this, just like in the old days, when we had plugins on it, it will highlight it in usually yellow. And then
touch and turn.
And then the touch and turn. So the reason some of these look different are these are stepped encoders. So they would be like clicks on the actual unit itself.
Oh, I got you.
So some of them are rotary and some of them are a stepped controlled.
Okay, that makes more sense now. Yeah, on-screen integration, and because...
There we go.
There you go.
So you can have one plugin here up on the screen that you're always looking at, and then this would be the typical touch to turn.
So like you could have this up here and affect it here, and it won't bother what you're working on here. You can completely work on them different, because he's saying they're different clients that are talking to this server down here. Yeah. So they operate independent of each other.
Yeah, and ideally, if you had to, you could actually share this between front of house and monitors if you wanted to. So you could say 1 through 40s for front of house, 41 through 64 could be your monitor desk, and then you've got two different separate setups. One large setup of plugins, but one console is controlling one set of channels or inserts, and then the other is controlling the other.
So very similar to how we can like split a rack if we wanted to, like lock out channels. You can split
Correct.
this server to be locked out for front of house or monitors.
Reverbs that are being dialed up from front of house, and they're doing delay throws, for instance. If I've got those same Dante channels coming back, now we're same vocal channel coming in. It might be slightly processed different for front of house, but now when I go to do my reverbs, it's what's happening at front of house, for instance.
So this is running over Dante?
This is over Dante, yeah.
Okay. What was the question? Somebody asked a question. Is UAD compatible? I mean, console integration for you have a lot of what plugins are being offered? Is this like
anything that's VST3 is available?
Okay.
But anything that is like you can't do like obviously synthesizers, drum replacement, things like that, just because of the amount of latency that's created with those.
Obviously.
And so it'll be anything that's typically reverb, channel strip based dynamics, those type of things will be available. There are some manufacturers that when you create a licensing for your plugins, it actually goes to the internet. And with those, then your computer has to be on the internet in order to instantiate or let that plugin work. We brought up with those manufacturers that we need a version, so we don't have to
be online.
We don't have to be online to do that, and they recognize that. So they're figuring out workarounds so that those type of plugins can be used.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for your time. Always a pleasure.
All right, bud.
All right. So that was Digico. You guys have gotten a lot of Digico today. Let's see. Do a final wander around my favorite section of the floor. If you have any other questions here, let me know. If you have anybody else you'd like me to talk to really quick, let me know, or anything you'd like me to cover. Everyone's starting to clean up a little. It's like Sunday, the last day here. Of course, anything I can do to make it easier. Information is the game, so if there's any information you want, let me know. Let's see, Midas is over there. Got Avium. I don't know. I think it might be time to say goodbye. If you guys have any questions, if you want anything answered by one of the manufacturers here, hit me up, send me a message, and I'll see if I can get that information for you. I think you all should definitely check out Sound Devices. I'll post more on them later. And then hopefully I will see you guys out there. If any of you are out here at the NAMM show, say hi. I'll probably be here for a few more hours before I sign off. But it was a pleasure, and thank you guys. I haven't seen Yamaha here. They might be in the other hall, but I haven't seen them. No Yamaha. But I am going to sign off for now. It was a pleasure. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you all soon.